Words of wisdom from Monet. Never, ever, ever, ever sacrifice your desires, your dreams, your visions, that which brings you satisfaction on a soulful level, because you've attempted it elsewhere and it didn't work. Person, place, or thing, or all three, and it didn't work. And you seem to perceive that it failed, but it didn't. And what I'm telling you is open yourself back up to that specific dream, that specific vision, that specific desire, whatever it is. If it's all three, whatever it is, open yourself back up to that and invite it back in. Because you in a whole new timeline. You in a whole new timeline. And it was meant for you to experience that lesson so that you can let go of some things that were attempting to attach to you in a way of possession, so to speak. Yeah, and I'm limited on how I can unravel this message because it is collective. It is a collective message. And 118 on the timer, you have those who are sneaking and watching. Okay? All right? That's fine. Let them watch. You hear me? Cross watchers. They do. They do. You hear me? They hear. But it's cool. Let them watch. 138 on the timer. They said you've unlocked new timelines. Let them watch. They have no access to it, so that's all they can do is watch. Okay? All right. So with that being said, I'm going to share something with you. And I'm going to share this real quick. I had some things that I desired, and I tried this with someone who attempted to show up in his energy, and I was sharing these writings with them and thinking that they were, we're doing this and no. And I said, well, fuck it. I don't want this anymore. I'm Cinderella. I'm not Snow White anymore. I went through this whole other thing because, yeah, that part. Okay. So, yeah, and I'm like, fuck, I'm just Cinderella. I'm going to be out here with my slippers. I'm leaving my slippers and I'm out. No, baby, I'm Snow White. No doubt. And I do desire this. And I will have this. And I am fine with that because I know that that wasn't meant to be, shall I say, incarnation in this timeline. It was for the reincarnated timeline. Okay? All right. Let me grab this so I can read it. Yeah. See, and it brings me joy to even read them. And I remember at a point, 311 on that timer, 313 too. I keep seeing that D-Town 314. Of course, they're right behind each other, but D-Town in St. Louis. Holla at me if you in the chat, okay? Whatever platform you see this on, holla at me. Because see, Brew talk back. Now, this is called The Dream. Is this for real? I wanna know. I gotta know. I wanna know. Ooh. There I stood in my Garden of Eden, consciously aware that my atom was near. Baby, come to me, 'cause I love you, thinking of you. Oh, baby, come to me. As I slowly walked through the garden, looking at the delightful flowers, coming upon the tulips, I stopped down and took the longest sniff I could without passing out. Smiling as the fresh wind came across my face, there was a tap on my shoulder from behind. I closed my eyes and slowly began to turn, knowing this turn is not only our Wheel of Fortune turn, it's our 10 of Cups to the millionth power. 'Cause see, couple of forevers, but also us answering our imagery and spiritual calling of our soulful connection. Man, this is more than just a couple of forevers. I don't know much about algebra, but I know one was two. I don't know when I'm gonna die, but I hope that I'm gonna die by you. Oh, just as I was fully facing him, he said, Lilith, open your eyes. It is I, Atom. I slowly opened my earthly eyes, and there he was, naked. We stood face to face, just admiring each other's earthly and spiritual creations, connected beyond what this veil could ever perceive. No words, just our thoughts colliding. When we collide, when we collide, it's a beautiful disaster when I clash into you. Invoking our bodies to intertwine. We fully explore one another's minds in this new timeline, seeming like we in new vessels, time after time after time. Is this a dream or is this reality? That is my question. Atom, Lilith is calling thee. And that's that piece. Now, y'all excuse me, I had to pause it a couple of times. For those of y'all who grandparents out there, you know what it is. My grandson won't talk to me on FaceTime. So I got to get up out of here. I do. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Ooh, that's my best friend. Ooh, that's my best friend. Don't give up on your dreams, your desires, your visions, that which brings you joy in this new timeline, even though it may open up some old aspects of you. And those parts that come up, little buttercup, go ahead and allow yourself to heal them and forgive yourself. You know how to forgive everybody else. I know it because I feel the empathic energy that you bring. 743 was on that timer too. So allow yourself, yep, to give you what you need, yep. And any person, place, or thing that's connected to you that is adding to that, allow them to do that. You safe, baby. You safe. To dream, visualize, manifest. You heard me? And enjoy the desires of your soul's contracts. I can tell you this, me going back into that, I laughed at myself because I knew what I did. I was writing nibbits for myself when I got out, when I found these and allowed myself to go back in them. And even if any feelings came back up or emotions like, deal with them, I was able to deal with them. And I shout out to members only H.E.A.L and Lyrics and Laugh, the graffiti wall, even that new shit poetry, because I've been able to release myself on those platforms, whether it was through dance, poetry, singing, all of it, I've been able to do it. So shout out to them. Even the Gateway Fashion Show, I'm grateful for that space. I'm saying all of that to say this to you, family. Do not let it go. Open yourself back up to whatever it is, 909 and 911 on that timer too. Until we tap in, tune in, chime in, and dine on that which divine has to give, 917 too. Remember, soul family, your dreams, visions, desires, and joy are meant to be experienced and lived through you. Peace.